And we return with Mark Bryant, Bryant Law Center in Paducah and Louisville on this section of Local 6 Legal Line. Mark Bryant, always good to see you, looking dapper as always.
Thank you, Dave. My wife keeps me dressed like this.
Well, hey, say somebody's got to.
Yep.
Yeah. I got a question from another anonymous viewer who says, how much do I have to pay you up front to hire you to handle my car wreck case?
Well, I have to tell you, anonymous viewer, it doesn't cost you a dime to get us to represent you in a car wreck case. You only pay when the case is completed, and we do not settle a case without your permission. So when you come down, you sign a contract with us, we pay all the expenses, we do all the work, and when you agree to the settlement value, we settle the case with the insurance company, and then we take the money out of the proceeds. We do it on a contingency fee, and so it just all depends on whether we win the case or not. But we've been doing this a long time, and we really don't do it for experience anymore. We do it so that our clients can get money, and so we can make payroll for our employees that all work right here in McCracken County. So it doesn't cost you anything to do it, and we're happy to be your lawyers.
We have a question from another anonymous viewer who says, I received a settlement, or in receiving a settlement from an insurance company, is it true that my medical provider can use some of that money to reimburse themselves for medical expenses?
Well, generally, yes. The answer to that is yes. They have a right to subrogation, is what it's called. But that means if you have insurance, for example, and you have an automobile accident, the insurance company, in all likelihood, will take a percentage to cover. In other words, let's say that you had $10,000 worth of medical expenses and the insurance paid $10,000 of it. Then it comes up to us to negotiate with the insurance company as to how much they will take, because typically they are entitled to a full recovery out of whatever you get. But most of the time when we negotiate with them, they bring the amount down from $10,000, whatever it is. So yeah, they can get their money back if they have that in a contract.
I have a question from Amber who says, or actually another anonymous viewer I should say, it says, if I'm eligible for a class action lawsuit, should I seek an attorney first?
Well, let me tell you, I'm glad to talk to you about that because we do a lot of class action work, but routinely class action cases are cases where there's not enough money for you to go out and hire a lawyer to file a lawsuit. If there are damages that are great enough for you to file a lawsuit, you might want to talk to a lawyer, but routinely it's a case you might get $10,000 or $15,000 or $2,000. So you really, it's a question of whether you're entitled to a large sum of money, because in order to get a big amount of money, you have to hire an individual attorney in most instances.
Mark Bryant of the Bryant Law Center in Paducah and Louisville has been our guest on today's Local 6 Legal Line. Kevin Shannon was up first, and if you would like to review either one of these segments, give us a little bit. We'll work our magic, put it up under the Legal Line icon online at WPSDLocal6.com. Stay with us, more Midday in just a moment.